I punched that up. Charles Barkley goes haywire on network TV about JJ Redick. We've talked extensively recently in weeks just about the fact that TV ratings have just absolutely dumped in the NBA this season, down like 19%. We've talked about the quality of the game. I've talked extensively about bad attitudes and all that. So JJ Redick at the end of last week in one of his post-game press conference says, I think the highly critical media is one of the reasons that TV ratings are falling. And Charles Barkley just lost his mind on TBS. He says, your crappy product and you're criticizing the media. Your crappy product keeps jacking up 100 threes a night and you're blaming us. And, and then he went into Laker history. You fired a good coach in Frank Vogel. You fired Darwin Ham, a good coach. He says the Lakers are flawed. He said the Lakers have become the same ugly girl you always dated. Geez, you need to put lipstick on that pig. And then he said, JJ Redick, you're a dead man walking. Wow. Yeah, that ought to ignite a few viewers for NBA telecast and Lakers telecast. And I'll be interested to see how Shaq, sitting at the other end of that table with all the other anchors on This Is the NBA, how Shaq responds to Sir Charles. So what's your reaction to what Charles Barkley had to say about the Lakers?
He's right. Charles Barkley is right. And I love Barkley. He's like, no filter. He'll come out and say what's on his mind. But yeah, he's right. The game, especially the regular season for the NBA, it's not as entertaining as it's ever been. I mean, remember back in the day, we would have like Julius Erving down in the key. We'd have Kareem with the sky hook. We had all of these Hall of Fame players doing magnificent things. The passing of Larry Bird and the Celtics. We don't see anything like that in the NBA now.
No, all you got is guys launching threes and defense is optional.
Yeah,
I think the quality of the game is terrible. And I can't stand the attitude of a whole bunch of these players and their interactions with opposing players, interactions with refs, interactions with the fans, interactions with the media. I think it's a bad optic for the NBA. Okay, so you're pro Charles Barkley. Somebody go to Fans Forum. Your response, what Barkley had to say.
Well, do you think Redick really changed the philosophy of the Lakers? Are the Lakers jacking up more threes now that Redick's in charge?
Well, that was the game plan. That was the blueprint. But the roster has been in and out. They just haven't had much consistency. But you know what's weird? I discovered this morning. In the Pacific Division, the Lakers and Clippers are tied for first place.
First place?
They're 20-15. Both of them. Me? First place.
Really?
But the division's kind of ragtag.
The Pacific Division, not the Western Conference.
No, the Pacific Division.
Okay.
It's a far cry from Cleveland, which I think is 24-5. Far cry from Oklahoma City, which is 31-5.
Yeah, those guys are going.
Yeah, that's the real deal. So, yeah, the Lakers and Clippers are in first place in their division.
But divisions don't really mean anything in the NBA anymore, do they?
No. See me at the end of the season. We'll see who is where.
Just as an aside, the NBA will seed the teams in the playoffs where NFL will give preference to division champions. Right. I think the NFL should do it the way that the NBA does it.
No, a lot of people have the same opinion. A lot of people don't think that Minnesota ought to be on the road as a wild card team at 14-3.
Yeah, exactly.
So, okay, that's all things there.